Hi, I'm Tom from Tom's Cycle Recycling, and the reason I'm here today is to talk to you about how to get pistons out of calipers that have been removed from a motorcycle. They're not easy to get out. You can't just reach in and pull them out. So I'm going to show you a technique I came up with that works great, and actually what I show you can be done on the bike as well. There's no special tools required to do this besides just a couple very basic things. Got the caliper, an old brake pad, a putty knife, and in this case a 12mm wrench for the banjo bolt. What I have here is an arrangement. It's an old set of handlebars with a master cylinder and a brake hose connected to it. Okay, the first thing you need to do is connect the caliper to this little arrangement I have here. So I'm just screwing the banjo bolt into the fitting, and I am using the crush washers just so I get a tighter seal. Get it down snug, and then just tighten it up good. It's ready to go. The only other thing I have to do before I start trying to push those pistons out is fill the reservoir with some brake fluid. This is where the use of old, disgusting brake fluid comes in handy. It still works, and why use new brake fluid since it's going to get pumped through a grungy old master cylinder and hose and so on. So it's ready to go. All right, now the reason I have the brake pad is I'm going to put that into place like this. This is going to act as a stop so that as I pump the pistons out, they're not going to come all the way out. They have to both come out together. If one comes out first, the other one can't afterwards because now there's no way to hold the pressure. All right, so it's all ready to go. So I'm just going to start pumping. Usually you got to build up some pressure before the pistons will start to move. There was some brake fluid in the line from my previous job, and there was definitely some in the caliper because I can feel pressure already. Keep in mind this is a messy job. If you're going to do this around painted surfaces, you want to cover them up with damp rags because brake fluid is pretty corrosive and it acts like a paint stripper. So I can feel pressure, and actually this piston is starting to move. As you can see, there's a clean area starting to show its face. There it goes. They never come out together at the same time or at the same rate. So now you can see why I've got that brake pad in place there. Now that this piston has basically stopped, the other one will be able to start moving. Right now is probably a good time to check the brake fluid level in the master cylinder because that is going down and you don't want to run out and stop pumping air through. And it's pretty low, so I'm going to refill it. Okay. All set, this should do it now. Now watch the other piston and it should start to move, which it is. Got good pressure here. Okay. Now you take the brake pad out and you replace it with the putty knife or something similar. It's what I use, just happens to be the tool. It's usually handy. I start pumping again. There go the pistons. Okay, those are as far out as they need to go now. The job is just about done. This is where it gets real messy. Loosen the bolts. I've got a bucket right underneath here where it's draining. I'm just going to disconnect this and then we'll show you a close-up of the actual piston removal. And you just take your finger and slip it in here. Just kind of give it a little pull. There's one. See all that fluid coming out there? That's why you want to be doing this over a bucket. There goes the other one. And that's all there is to it. I hope you found it helpful and useful. And just be careful, like I said, with the brake fluid. Don't get it on your nice body parts. The last thing you want to do is ruin a paint job. Thanks for watching and stay tuned. We'll have more of these for you in the future.